Okay, well, we've got a number of slides if you're watching for the first time. Let's kick off with the first one, data released over the European session.
So all the focus really today on Europe and for Q2 GDP figures. So we'll start right at the top with Germany, obviously biggest economy in Europe and therefore the one that most people have got an eye on. Q2 GDP came in at plus 0.4%, so that is growth, but it is below, some 20% below the forecasted level of 0.5% and only fractionally above the prior read of plus 0.3%. And as we move down the list, in France, same data, Q2 GDP, nothing, flatline, 0%.
So a miss.
Against the forecast of 0.2 and the prior read of 0.7, so a real disappointment there. Italy, again disappointing, perhaps not by as much, but plus 0.2% against a forecast of 0.3% for their GDP read. And then the cumulative read for all of the Eurozone, plus 0.3%, again lower, 25% lower in this instance than the forecast of 0.4% and the prior read of 0.4%. And the last number, Eurozone CPI for July, down 0.6%. Strangely enough, that's bang in line with the forecast of minus 0.6%. But again, both those numbers below the prior read of 0%. So if you're the ECB, you've had 5 going on 6 months of
printing money.
Yeah, you've stuck in some almost 300 billion rather, euros.
It's deflation, not inflation.
Yeah, and you haven't really achieved anything by the look of it. You're certainly not stimulating the internal market. You're not managing to drive prices higher, or at least it's that if you are, it's not showing itself in the data yet. So I wonder if they're scratching their heads and wondering what they need to do going forward.
Understood.